All right, so now let's go ahead and start building our own project. And the first video, we need to go ahead and create the config file. And the config file will allow us to actually connect to our own database, grab the data, perform certain operations on the database, and stuff like that. All right, so just go ahead and copy the files that I give you, the pay folder. It will be called something like that. And go ahead to your C partition right here and go to exam and go to htdocs and just paste it right here. I have it. I already pasted. It's right over here. So if you look up over here, we can see that we have a few images for the products, and we have an index page right here, which will actually handle selecting our own data or showing our own data. So just go ahead and open this with VS Code, or actually any text editor that you have. That will do. All right, so there we go. So now we need to go ahead and create our own config. So I'm going to create a folder and I'm going to call it config. And inside the folder, I'm going to go ahead and create a file, and I'm going to name this config.php. All right, so let's go ahead now and do the config. So there we go. So we need 4 variables to actually connect to our own database. So the first one is actually the host. So if we go right after this and we go define, we're gonna make this as a constant, all right, because those will not change. So for the constant, we need the name of this constant, and I'm going to name this host right here, and this will be almost always local host. All right, and after this, I need a DB name, the name for our own database. So define right here, and there it is. DB name. This is the name of the constant, and this is actually the value. We are gonna call this pay. All right, and after this we need the username. So we're gonna go define right here, and we're gonna go user, and this will be root. After this, we need the password for our own database. And for the password, I don't even have a password for my for the PHP, my admin tool that I have on my machine. So I'm gonna leave it as nothing. All right. So this is basically the value. Now it's time to go ahead and actually create the object. So the object is going to be basically a variable. We are going to instantiate the PDO class, and that's a class that's already integrated inside PHP. All right, so I'm going to call this connection like that. So we're going to go right here and go new PDO. So we're making an object right now. This is how you make an object in PHP if you're not familiar with OOP. All right, so we're going to go right here, and we're gonna pass in actually a couple of credentials to end or to finish this process. All right, so the first thing that we need to do is basically to specify the type of database that we are going to connect to, and this is of course MySQL. All right, so PDO can provide us with a common around 12 common databases, but of course we are going to work with MySQL in this tutorial. After this, we need this column, and after this we need to go host is equal to, and we need to simply concatenate this. So I'm gonna go like that, and I'm gonna grab the host right here and paste it like this. All right, so the host, it will be equal to the host. After this, we need this semicolon, so we can signify that we need actually another statement right here, or this statement is actually finished. All right, so after this we need the DB name. So here we can go, there we go, DB name right here. So this will equal, and again we need to concatenate this to the DB name. And after this, we are gonna go ahead and end this statement. And after this, we can pass in the user and the password. All right, so that will basically be it. So I guess that this is all what we need to connect to our own database. So now we can simply test this by going connection is equal to true, echo out, connecting or connection is a success. All right, else error. All right, so this is the simplest thing that we can do to test if our database connection is fine or not. All right, so if we save all of this, go to our own browser. So let's go and access this. And to access this, you write in local host / and the name of your folder. And the name of my folder is pay. And we can go / and after the / we need like to test the config.php. So we need to go inside the folder, and after this we can go config.php. So if we try to go to this, and it's giving me an error right here, and it says unknown database. If you're not seeing this, unknown database pay and blah 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 blah. All right, so it's basically telling me that, you know, there is no database with this name right here. And you know, and that's completely normal because I did not create this database just yet. So let's go ahead right now to our PHP MyAdmin. So if I go local host / PHP MyAdmin like this, so yeah, and this what will allow me to actually go ahead and create a new database. So if I click on new right here, so if I just write in or paste in pay, and if I click on create, all right, so here is our own database, completely empty right here. Here it is if you're not seeing it. So if we go right here and just refresh this, so as you can see right here, it's displaying this message right here: connection is a success, which means that everything is working perfectly. All right, we can, you know, we can add a layer of testing or a layer of protection to this statement right here by going to Google and just trying to look up PDO error mode. So we're gonna grab a line that will actually allow us to test for database connection even further. All right, so if we go right over here, errors and error handling in PDO, so we have a couple of things right here. So we can grab this line right here. All right, so this line right here, it will allow PDO to throw a PDO exception, you know, when the table does not exist, you know. But this is not for the table. This is actually for we are gonna use this for the database connection itself. All right, so let's simply paste this in, and we're gonna copy this and paste it right here. So we're simply grabbing this object right here, and we're giving it a method right here. So set attribute, and we're going to give it attribute error mode and PDO error mode exception. So this will throw an exception if we have something wrong with these credentials right here. So let's say we miss this up right here. There is no database with this. So if we go ahead and just refresh this, so as you can see right here, it's giving us a PDO exception, which is a little more friendly right here than, you know, than the normal PHP error codes. All right, so I guess that this will be all. Maybe if we go down here, yeah, this will be everything for this. All right, so let's save all of this first and let's refresh. All right, so connection is a success. So the database connection now is fine. So in the next video, we should go ahead and work with the index. We are going to select the data, and then we are going to process the payment with PayPal. This is just a starting point of our own project. All right, so this will be it, and I'll see you on the next video.